Hello St John's and St Nicholas class. I thought today I would share a really yummy recipe with you for nice gooey cookies. So I've got the ingredients measured out here. We've got 125 grams of butter, 100 grams of light brown sugar, 125 grams of caster sugar. I've got one egg here which I'm going to crack in a minute and lightly beat. We have the vanilla extract, which we need 1 teaspoon of, 225 grams of self-raising flour and 200 grams of chocolate chips. But we've decided to mix it up a bit and we are going to put chocolate chips in and also some Smarties that we found in our cupboard because we got a lot of chocolate at Christmas. Okay, so those are the ingredients. I'll just zoom in on the actual ingredients sheet on my iPad and then we'll get going. Okay, what we need to do before we start mixing all the ingredients together is to put the oven on to gas mark 4 or 180 degrees C, and you will probably need a tray, maybe 2 trays, to actually put your cookies on. Now this is non-stick, so it doesn't really need a baking sheet on it, so if you've got one of those that's great, but I'm just going to put it on anyway. And the other thing you need to do is to make sure that you wash your hands, and I've washed my hands and I've sung happy birthday twice so I know that they're nice and clean. And remember, when you're using the cooker, get mum or dad to help you. Right, so while the oven's warming up, we are going to cream the butter and the sugar together so we get a nice creamy consistency. Okay, so I'll just get started with that. I've creamed together my butter and sugar and it looks like this. There we go. And I've got my egg and my vanilla essence, my vanilla extract in here, so I'm just going to whisk this up and pour it in. And then give it another mix. Okay, so I have mixed in my egg and my vanilla essence, and now you can see that the consistency is much more runny, which is what we need. Now we've got to add our flour. Now I did sift the flour before I put it in this bowl, so I'm now just going to empty it a bit at a time until it's all mixed in. So I'll mix this first bit in and we'll see how we get on. So I've now mixed in all my flour and it looks like this. You can see it's that's the consistency you want. I'm now going to add all these yummy Smarties in and give it a good stir. So stir it in with a spoon. Get it all mixed in. Okay, there we go. Now if your cookie dough is a bit runny, you can add a little bit more flour, but only a little bit, and just give it a stir and keep it going. So you want to have this sort of consistency. Okay, I actually added a little bit more flour to mine because you want it to be quite stodgy. And now what I'm going to do is I've got 2 teaspoons and I've got my baking trays, and I'm just going to get a spoonful of the mixture on the tray, like so. Okay, so I've spooned my mixture onto my 2 trays here. There's a bit of space between each one because when they get into the oven they will get hot and they will flatten out a bit. So we're going to put those in the oven for probably about 12 minutes. They may need a little bit longer. You'll just have to get your adults to check them, okay, and see how they're cooking. Okay, so I'm going to put those in the oven now, and then once we've given them 12-15 minutes in the oven, we'll pull them out and have a look at them. So I've taken these cookies out of the oven now, and as you can see they're a nice golden brown colour. You need to just leave them on the tray until they're nice and cool, and then take them off the tray and enjoy. Thank you. See you soon.